Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching my failed attempt at an ASMR Minecraft video. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. You know, this is one of those things where I thought it would be like so awesome to try out and so cool to do, and it would be amazing to have this sort of project to have on the side. But this is the fourth attempt I've had at making this video where I don't die in an embarrassing way. So as you can imagine, I am currently internally screaming right now. But anyways, let's get on with things and try to make this as relaxing as possible, so you can have something in the background to listen to. That music was really good timing, as well as something to fall asleep to. The goal of this is not to necessarily be just for sleeping to, but I also want it to be something you can just pull up and listen to while doing homework as sort of a relaxing background noise. That's exactly what this is. Background noise. Nothing more, nothing less. My goal is not to be a famous personality, but something that can kind of like, be a force of good for people. Just kidding, I'm all about that cash monies, yo. LOL, smiley face, hashtag LOL, nope, LOL. YOLO, swag. Wow, that was painful to say. Anyways, so we're playing Minecraft right now, and I'm going to try not to rush things, because whenever I rush things, I always end up getting brutally slaughtered by some sort of mob that either it's a skeleton no-scoping me, a cave spider that decides to team up on me with 500 of his little buddies and completely and utterly destroy me, because it turns out that block I broke unleashed Pandora's box and let through a ton of cave spiders out of nowhere, and that was not a fun surprise. I don't think it's very good acting to have audible kind of borderline like a gasp that's like super loud, followed by me going no 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 no, and then yeah, not very relaxing. But anyways, oh, sugarcane, I freaking love sugarcane. Let's go sugarcane. Sugar 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 cane. Yeah, dog. That's what I'm talking about. My spiders. I hate spiders. Spiders are evil. They're nasty creatures. So I'm still trying to get used to the mic, because this is like a really difficult thing to do, because it's like you want to whisper and like make this as relaxing as possible by nature, because you're like this close to a microphone. It's nighttime. But at the same time, I like deep down know that I'm like not loud enough for it to be like audible talking, and part of me is not sure if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, because it's like, I don't know. If you're watching this and you actually enjoy hearing me ramble and babble while playing Minecraft, please leave a comment and let me know how I'm doing. I mean, granted, if you made it this far, then you may as well just kind of like stick around, I guess, or leave in the next 2 minutes, because I have no idea what's going to happen. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for clicking on this video and thinking, Minecraft ASMR. Why not? It's not like I haven't seen it before. Na 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 na. So, some things that I kind of like do at a random is that when I'm thinking, I'll have to go. And apparently that's an ASMR trigger, so that works like perfectly in my, that tree's on fire over there, in my favor. So, I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Wow. That's terrifying. I want that wood. Give me the wood. Yeah. But anyways. struggling to record a basic video where I don't brutally die by the hands of a cave spider. This way out is seemingly amazing. So, granted, if you're watching this video to this far, it's been 2 minutes since I mentioned it, you're probably wondering, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you torturing yourself with this sick and twisted game that you call Minecraft ASMR? What makes it so appealing to you? The truth is, I don't know. I wanted to do this, that's loud, because it seemed like something that I could do, and personally get something out of it, whether it be a way to pay my crippling college debts, a way to kind of relax myself every night before bed without needing to use my data, because Wi-Fi is not free, and my data plan is also not free, but whatever, gotta do something, and this is surprisingly free. The microphone wasn't, though. That was actually a really big sacrifice on my part. So yeah, I'm kind of just rambling. Ooh, that's a cool cave right now, because I don't really know what direction to take this. I guess this is something I'll figure out as I go, but I'm really just trying to create something that I can do to keep my mind off of the stress of college and work, at the same time maybe helping someone else. And before anyone else asks or considers it, yes, there is a little bit of monetary motivation in the background here, because after all, I am human and money is fun. So I'm not even going to try to hide that fact, that, just the idea of maybe having a little bit of extra spending cash so I can maybe afford to drive to school every day might be a little nice. Other than that, that's really it. I don't expect to be able to afford a brand new Mercedes S-Class off of YouTube money, or a brand new Lamborghini Huracan, or whatever the new YouTube kids are buying. I think they're all buying Nissan GTRs for some reason. I don't really, out of all the cars you could buy, you go for a GTR? Boy, come on. Show some class and get a Bentley or something, man. Or a Rolls Royce. I mean, I guess some of them do that, and whatever. Anyways, yeah. I do go to university. I am currently attending my local university. I'm not going to say which one, but I am majoring in computer science, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with computer science. I mean, granted, it's kind of dumb for me to say that, considering that I've been working in the computer science field longer than I've been going to college for it. So I don't mean working as in I do a little bit of Unity and Unreal Engine on the side. I mean I actually have a software development job. I mean, it's nothing like fancy, but it's a good starting position, and I'm really happy with it, and it's kind of cool. But I mean, whatever, doesn't matter. This is not about me. This is about you, the viewer, and making you feel relaxed and sleepy. I'm really trying hard to make this relaxing for you, so please, 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 give me feedback so I know what I'm doing wrong. Because honestly, I'm really not sure if I should be doing occasional that was straight gibberish plus a little bit of random thrown in there. That is spooky, and that's not okay. I don't want that. I'm gonna need to tone the volume of that down a lot. Anyways, I don't know if I should do finger fluttering and some fun tingles as it's almost nighttime, that's not good, as I'm doing stuff. But you never know. I mean, sure if I should like try to be funny, because I mean I know I'm not funny, but I mean there's got to be a little bit of entertainment in there, right? Maybe someone finds me funny. Whatever. Anyways, I guess while we're going through this adventure together and talking about me, because for some reason so far it's all about me, why don't we like talk about kind of like, you know, what I like to do. And with computer science, I mean, I guess it's more of like a, it's a hobby turned job slash, career path. I mean, I'm not really sure why I chose computer science. It's actually a little funny because I wanted to be a media artist way back when, and I actually I'm not having a lot of fun with this water right now, but enjoy these sounds of underwater. It's nighttime. Crap. Sorry about this noise here, but here we go. Sorry about that. That's a little bit of an annoying noise, but it's gotta be done. Okay, so we're gonna set up torches here and keep out the spooky, scary skeletons from no-scoping me behind my back, because you'd be honestly surprised how often that happens. It happened twice already. So, okay, now we're gonna patch up this hole up here, because I can't live with having water like this. It's just not okay. And we're gonna turn this cave into a temporary home, because for starters, any cave is a good home in Minecraft, especially if it's well lit. For my safety in this, we're gonna try to keep it to as safe as possible, so that way there's less hostile mobs and it's more ASMR friendly, because the sound of a zombie hitting me over and over again and me screaming because I don't have a sword, or I only have a wooden sword, is not very relaxing. True story, by the way. Anyways, so back to the whole like computer science topic, I guess. So, with like computer science and whatnot, so far in my like education and like, actually like professionally learning it and not just self-teaching myself and passing by as CS, professional. I've like noticed like 5 types of people that actually like, participate in the computer science profession. The first one being is my least favorite. And these are the kind of people that like really get under my skin, because they're the kids who played a high school sport, all right? And they know they're not good enough to cut out for the NFL. So they go for the next thing that they know will make money. They see people like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates and whoever the guy is that currently runs Amazon, and Elon Musk, and they're like, oh, they're tech guys, they're nerds. How hard could it be making a tech corporation that's worth billions? And they think that they can just enter the computer science field and immediately be the best at it and make a lot of money and then buy that brand new Lamborghini. But boy, oh boy, do I have bad news for you, kiddo. That's not how it works. So usually these are the kind of kids that drop out of the computer science major, usually around CS 221, when we start getting into the fun stuff like Big O and analysis of algorithms and recursion formulas and inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and all that fun and stuff. Pointers, exceptions, and just basic programming practice usually scares them away. So you don't see them around for long. Then you have the adults who are going into the CS field who may have majored in something else, never majored in something, or are relearning the computer science field because of how fast it changes. These people I have nothing but respect for because they're willing to come back and learn more about computer science. And honestly, it's a pretty big, bold step to move in the direction of learning more about computer science, considering it's always changing and there's really no way to stay on top of it because you can literally spend hours, if not weeks, learning a JavaScript framework, only for one to come out literally the next day and completely, just entirely make whatever you just learned entirely irrelevant. And it happens at a rate that's kind of funny, actually. But hey, it just means the field's growing and there's always going to be more jobs. And that comes to person number 3, the normie. This is the person who, like the student athlete, joins the computer science field because they want the money associated with the field. They think that this is a career path that they'll be able to be successful with and make money. And I got nothing against that. They're willing to learn it, and they're not like assuming they're immediately going to be the greatest. They know they're going to have some flaws in the field. But usually you see half stay and half go. The half that stay usually are the kind of people, who usually end up just being, software engineer grunts who kind of develop the menial tasks in the software development process. And it happens, but you do have the select few of the normies who don't really know much about computer science, but go into the field who can actually program some pretty good stuff. And yeah, I mean, then you have that one kid, or those kids, the ones who have spent hours of their life programming behind the scenes, the ones who know every little in and out, the ones who are freaking fricks, and they just annoy the absolute living crap out of me because they correct you and they always argue with you on every little thing. As an example, in a computer science course we were talking about which was better, C#, Java, Object-C, and for some terrifying reason, he brought up Node.js. Node.js. For those of you who don't know what Node.js is, it's basically just a JavaScript library / framework that's used for web applications. It has nothing to do with object-oriented programming, which is what Object-C, C#, and Java are all based around. But that doesn't matter because Node.js has everything according to him, and everything that we're doing can be built 100 times more efficient in Node.js. People like that really get under my skin. Then you have the people like me who are in the computer science field because they've dabbled with it in the past, who they kind of just want to learn a little bit more about it and maybe actually specialize it for their education. Chances are the people like me are going to end up also being code monkeys, sitting behind a desk for hours upon hours a day, dealing with bugs that honestly should not be as difficult as they are to fix, only for us to inevitably be replaced by some sort of programming AI that replaces us. 'Tis the sad truth of the computer science pathway. We are building machines that put us out of work. Another fun thing about computer science, I guess, that is oftentimes overlooked is that, well, I guess it's not really overlooked, but you have a lot of people who immediately believe that they can watch like 8 videos and immediately be like the best at programming. They'll know like everything. They can watch a couple of those videos, but they don't teach you in your computer science course at college, and they'll think that they know like a lot. But the truth is that the only way to actually be good at programming is to understand like 3 basic things from what I've like learned so far. The first one is like it takes time. Like you can't just be good overnight. You have to learn the ins and outs and the actual like properties and methods and the functionality of each thing. It takes time, it takes effort, and you have to be willing to sit down and basically learn a new way of thinking. The second thing is usually that those little like kind of tutorial and help like videos, what they teach you is more of just like kind of general knowledge that you eventually learn with, once again, time experience. You can't just go and pick up like a video and just expect to be, oh wait, there's my crafting table, super good at programming. And like the third thing is that while work experience is oftentimes seen as being like the herald of all that is holy in the computer science like pathway, a lot of times it's like kind of a mix. Like you want to have both work experience and also a computer science like bachelor's degree, because with a bachelor's degree, when you're hired with that in computer science, your employer knows that you know a certain set of standards for your programming practices, and you're not just going to be dumping a load of hot spaghetti into their programming framework, which you'd be surprised how often that happens, and how often bugs are caused because someone hires someone new who just decides to basically ignore the entire framework that's been set up for their programming infrastructure and just dump straight hot spaghetti into the code framework. As an example, if you're programming and you find yourself using more than 12 if statements in a single function, I would highly recommend, actually, heck, even more than 3 nested if statements in a single function. You might need to look at your code and reevaluate it, because chances are that entire block of code can be reevaluated into something much easier, such as a switch statement or a ternary operator. Ternary operators, if you don't know, are basically just like a miniature if statement. Very simplified. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to how to actually operate the mic, because this is it's really interesting because I'm not used to having this large thing in front of me, and for some reason my head just wants to move back and forth, left, right, between the ears and kind of play with it, because, it's what you see in the videos, so that must be how it's done. So I'm sorry for constantly switching gears on you, the viewer. I'm not really sure like what I can talk about, because I don't want to like just start dumping a bunch of information on everyone here, and I don't know what I'm doing in Minecraft right now. I'm trying to think of stuff, and it's causing me to like brainlessly wander. I guess I can talk about the goal of this little mini-series here. I probably won't start building a house until like episode 30, just because of how I play Minecraft. I tend to gather resources in a very organized like fashion. So I tend to just go and collect as much resources as possible, build a little bunker, and then once I feel comfortable with my current position, have the resources I think I'll need, then I'll start construction. So, and then from there, that's when I start doing projects, and then once I get far enough with those little projects, then I'll start moving forward towards the end game goal of killing the Ender Boy. Dragon, sorry. Same thing. Ender Boy, Ender Dragon. Boy with an I. B-O-I. Boy. But anyways, go about killing that guy. I think my iron's finally done smelting. Yes. Ah, not quite. Ooh, hear that XP? Tingle, 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 tingle. XP, boy. Yeah. Okay, now that we have all of my iron, it's time to make sure that I never get unjustly murdered by a skeleton or a spider. Ever, 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 ever again. There we go. Check that out. I'm so awesome. So, I should also probably say that I haven't played Minecraft since 1.9. I played a little bit in 1.12. So please be patient with my idiocy with this game when it comes to the new water features. I have no idea what's currently going on, and when I was doing my first testing video, I totally screwed up by going into the bubbles and causing this vacuum effect that scared the living hell out of me. I want bacon. Give me bacon, 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 bacon. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Bacon. Hey, but on the upside, at least if you're trying to find a series or something to watch or listen to in the background, congratulations, you have something ridiculous. Something oh so utterly ridiculous to have as background noise. And I would honestly be entirely shocked if someone willingly just sat down and listened to this, because I'm thinking about it and I'm kind of like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is what I'm doing worth it? Is the effort worth it? I'm having those like moments of doubt, because I mean, why am I saying this? I guess when I'm open to ramble, I'm just gonna start speaking and being honest. So, ta-da! Anyways, I mean, I'm kind of just doing this to relax me, actually, because right now, I mean, I have a huge day tomorrow. I have a lot I need to do, and I'm playing Minecraft. And right now, I just don't have a care in the world, and I feel so relaxed, so just happy. In the end, if something makes you happy, is it really bad? Oh crap, that is a deep cave. Okay, I just thought about what I just said. If something makes you happy, is it really bad? I'm going to answer that question immediately and say, sometimes yes. Because cocaine can make you very, very happy for a little bit, but it's also very, very bad, children, so don't do cocaine. Unless you have parent permission. Then I can't really tell you what to do, can I? Oh, that scared me. I just scared myself by going underwater. Isn't that fantastic? Sorry about that. I didn't mean for that to be such a loud noise. I think that field over there is going to be a great place to like actually start the game, because I mostly just want to get a suit of armor, so that way when the time comes around and I run into some skeleton boys and the skeleton war kicks right back up, I can actually defend myself, because I have been getting like just flattened out by mobs, and it's been just embarrassing. This whole like mic thing is really like hurting my throat. I really hope that cough didn't get caught in, because it kind of caught me off guard, and yeah. I'll try to like minimize the sound of that or take it out entirely. But anyways. Hey, well, it's been exactly 30 minutes of this, so thanks for tuning in. Sorry. I phone buzzed. Thanks for like tuning in and stuff. don't really know like what to say at this point in time. I'm just kind of happy that you watched all the way to this point. That makes me happy, because that means I'm doing something right. And please, if you enjoyed this, let me know. If you have any suggestions, things that I can do to improve my content, tingle sounds that you liked hearing that you want to hear more of, or just things in general that I can do to improve my content, please let me know. And thank you for watching. It means a lot.